Welcome to Module 4, Lesson 2. You're going to open to page 96. Our I can statement reads, I can write a 3-digit number in different ways. So we're going to work on our understanding of place value for 3-digit numbers, or numbers into the hundreds place. Let's look at Build Understanding. Mr. Osgood's class is selling flowers. They come in bunches of 10. Maya sells 7 bunches, and Travis sells 8 bunches. How many flowers do they sell? Letter A asks us, what do we need to find? We know that Maya sells 7 bunches of flowers, Travis sells 8 bunches, and that each of those bunches has 10 flowers in them. The question asks us, how many flowers do they sell? So what are we finding? The total number of flowers. That they sell. So we're looking for not the total number that Maya sells or the total number Travis sells, but the total number that they both sell. We're going to go ahead and use a concrete model to draw and solve. I'm going to label M for Maya and T for Travis. I know that Maya sells 7 bunches. Remember, each of those bunches has 10 flowers in it. So I'm going to represent that by using a 10 stick. If she sells 1 bunch, it would be 10 flowers. So I'm going to show her 7 bunches. Go ahead and make sure your drawing shows 7 bunches for Maya. We know that Travis sells 8 bunches. Go ahead and represent what that would look like using a concrete model. You should have drawn 8 for Travis. Now it asks us to circle the tens to make 100. Well, we know that we need 10 tens to equal 100. Maya has 7 tens. How many more to get to 10 from 7? 3. So we'll circle 3 of Travis's and 7 of Maya's. So we have 1 group of 10 tens and 5 tens remaining. Let's look at letter C. How can we write the number in 3 different ways? Well, first, how many total tens did we draw? We drew 7 tens for Maya and 8 tens for Travis. So 7 and 8 makes 15 tens. Then we think about how many groups of 100 did we circle? If you wrote 1, you're correct. And how many tens are remaining? There were 5 tens remaining. So how do we think about that in the number of ones that we had? Well, we know we had 105 tens. 5 tens is equal to 50. So if we know we have 100, which is equal to 100, plus 5 tens, which is equal to 50, we have 150 ones. So how many flowers do Maya and Travis sell? They sell a total of 150 flowers. Let's look at the next problem. There are 17 boxes of markers. There are 10 markers in each box. How many markers are there in all? Use the concrete model and draw to solve. Circle tens to make 100. Well, we know that each box of markers has 10 markers in it. So we can use our 10 stick to show how many markers are in each box. There are a total of 17 boxes of markers. So we need to show 17 boxes with 10 markers in each. So there's one box. Go ahead and draw your concrete model to represent all 17 boxes. Pause the video if you need any more time for your drawing. Then go ahead and circle your tens to make 100. Good. You should have circled 10 tens and had 7 tens remaining. Now go ahead and complete letter B. How many total tens were there? You should have written that there were a total of 17 tens. Remember, there are 17 boxes of markers, and each box had 10 markers. How many hundreds did we circle? There was 100 and 7 tens remaining. So again, we can think about our 100 is equal to 100, and 7 tens is equal to 70. So when we add these together, we know that we have a total of 170. So how many markers are there? 170 markers. All right, let's complete the check understanding. There are 14 boxes of crackers. There are 10 crackers in each box. How many crackers are there? Circle tens to make 100. Write the number 3 ways and then solve. So it already has represented your 14 boxes of crackers with 10 crackers in each box. Go ahead and circle your group and answer how to write the number in 3 ways here. Pause the video if you need any more time to solve. All right, you should have circled one group of 100 with 4 remaining. That makes a total of 14 tens, 104 tens, 140. So we know we have 140 crackers.